Hello, movie lovers. Yeah, kind of talking about today's topic is 10 movies from my birth year, which is 1951, same year as Mikey's. Now, me and Mike, or Mike and I should say, could have the same movies that we picked. There might be one or two, or there could be more. But I didn't dig them out. I've been doing other things, but I know the 10 movies. I thought, oh, I'll pick these 10 movies. So, short video. It's not going to be too long. And it's just talking about some of the movies that came out in the year I was born. Thanks to my mother and my dad. All right, let's talk about the Lemon Drop Kid. 1951, Bob Hope. A New York swindler has until Christmas to come up with $10,000. He owes a gangster. First time you get to hear the song, Silver Bells, Silver Bells, soon it will be Christmas Day. That one? Yeah. You get to see Bob Hope and, what's her name now? I forget her name. They sing the song, walking on the street. Snowing out and stuff. Neat. Anyway, I won't be talking too much about movies. But that was Silver Bells, 1951, of course, right? And here's the other one, The Day the Earth Stood Still, Michael Rainey and Patricia Neal, right? An alien lands on Earth. We all know that one, right? And he tells them, you got to smarten up, right? Things ain't doing too good here. If you don't smarten up, we'll have to destroy you, or something like that. Well, of course, we got an Alfred Hitchcock movie here, right? Strangers on a Train. You kill her, I'll kill your, I'll kill, you kill, and we both kill, and nobody knows who did it, right? Right. All right, Farley Granger, of course. Another one is On Moonlight Bay. Yes, On Moonlight Bay, starring Doris Day. Doris Day plays a tomboy. Probably around the years 1914, something like that, right? It's a little bit around the First World War. She's a tomboy. And she's in love with the boy on the other side of the street, across the street there, right? So yeah, it's a fun movie. Here's another one that's a fun movie, of course. Ma and Pa Kettle, Back on the Farm. Ma and Pa Kettle, Back on the Farm. Marjorie Main and Percy Kilbride. Yes. They're living in a nice big fancy house, and their son, right, of course, is married, and he brings his wife and the babies home, and then her family all come to visit, and they start running the show, and Ma and Pa decide to go back to the farm. So yeah, Ma and Pa Kettle, Back on the Farm. I love all the Ma and Pa Kettle movies. This is, of course, as most of you might know, I think they made 10, saying they made 10, I can't remember how many, I think it was 10, but could be wrong as always, but the last two weren't that good. Of course, Percy Kilbride passed away, and they tried to make a couple other movies, and it just didn't, I guess it didn't gel, things just didn't work anymore. All right, here's another one, short one here too. It's Hometown Story. Yeah, a man returns home to run a newspaper. Jeffrey Lynn. You get to see Marilyn Monroe for a few minutes. She works in the office as a secretary, right? So she's in there for 1951. She gets to sit there and look pretty. Ellen Hale's in it also. So there's a movie with Marilyn Monroe in it for a few minutes. Flying Leathernecks. John Wayne and Robert Ryan. Typical, war movie. Robert Ryan really doesn't like the way John Wayne's running things. Flying airplanes, and they're at what's that word? Loggerheads at each other. They like each other, but so it's hard to explain. Anyway, the other one is Father's Little Dividend. This movie's a fun movie. This movie stars Spencer Tracy and Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor got married in the first movie. Now she's having a baby in this movie, of course. And Spencer Tracy's going about crazily doing things, right, and stuff like that, because she's having a baby. It's just a fun movie. And the other one is The Thing from Another World. Yeah, The Thing from Another World. You know, up north, in the cold, cold, cold place, right? The men are up there. Yeah, and they come across this thing, and they take it back to their cabins. And everybody knows that one. The Thing from Another World. And number 10, Man with a Cloak. Yes, Barbara Stanwyck. Barbara Stanwyck, yes. And Joseph Cotton. You're going to have to watch that movie. That one's hard to explain, too. Barbara Stanwyck, yeah. And just for the halibut, you know, the fish, just for the halibut, I'm going to throw in one more. And it's The Strip with Mickey Rooney. He plays in a jazz club. It's like I think it's a film noir, but I'm not sure. Some movies, you know, I'm not sure. Film noir, but man, does he play those freaking drums. He's on those drums, and it's just like, oh, man. Mickey Rooney could play the drums. It's fantastic. But yeah, not a bad little story either. So there you go. And that's my 10 from my birth year. Yeah, I was born in 1951. So I've seen a lot of movies in the late 50s. Not too early. My first movie I went to the show and seen House on Haunted Hill. Yeah, and then all through the 60s, mostly, every Saturday night I was heading to the downtown show. But anyway, that's 10 from my birth year. Talk to you later.